Hello and welcome to the first episode of Viking Women's Basketball with Chelsey Gregg. It's a new year and a new conference season, Coach. I figured we'd catch people up a little bit to start since this first episode, taking you back to a 3-game win streak in the middle of non-conference, highlighted by a great comeback win over UC Davis. Kylie Brown goes off in the fourth quarter. Take us back to that time and what was clicking for the team then, and what did the team show that it could be in that win streak?
Yeah, I think that during that time we had a healthy roster, which was super helpful, but also we started to really come into our own when you have so many new phases. It just takes a little bit to start to get that chemistry and that trust, and we started seeing some success and really breakout performance by Kylie Brown has really now established herself as a solid player for us, only a freshman, so we're excited for what's to come. And then we had some injuries, which also gave opportunities for our other players to step in and play good minutes for us and build our depth. And thankfully, we're almost healthy. You know, Taylor will have her ACL surgery tomorrow, but beyond that, we expect to have other bodies back. And so, just time to create that synergy and get that chemistry back. And I think we're just anxious to get back to playing.
And you mentioned the injuries. You know, that definitely made it a tough finish to non-conference play. You know, a stat to throw out is you guys have started 6 different starting lineups in your last 6 games, which is a crazy thing to deal with. But again, the break may have come at a good time. You guys have been off since December 20th, so you can reset both physically and mentally. How have you guys, give us a sense of how you've been using that break?
Yeah, absolutely. I think we need to make sure that we can score the basketball. And so defensively, we're doing some really good things, but offensively, just talking through where we're going to find those shots and who do we need to step up, and watching a lot of film together, and then just making sure we're rested. Utilizing the time that we have at practice, but making sure that we also have time to recover as well. And just getting bodies back in those positions, getting to play together again and just get shots up in our own place.
Nice. And you mentioned it, but the defensive strength really was something that emerged for you over the non-conference schedule. 5 of 9 opponents failed to hit 40% of their shots against you guys, and 6 of 9 failed to hit 30% from three-point range. So how did you guys establish that defensive identity so early in the game?
I think we were able to have personnel that we could switch it up a little bit. I think that within our zone, that's always going to be an identity, but the ability to also place the man and switch it up on different possessions, different or schemes, I think really helped us overall. And just keeping confidence in that, right? That even when shots don't fall, we can make sure that our defensive presence is still strong.
Nice. All right, well, let's talk about this week. And this week's opponent, Sacramento State, also a defense-first team, also dealing with some injuries, so it'll be interesting to see which team emerges from that. But one key that we know going into the game is you guys will have to take care of the ball. You know, that became a bugaboo towards the end of non-conference play, and Sac State comes in forcing 20 turnovers a game. So you know you're going to have to do that, but what else do you see from this matchup?
Yeah, I think for us, can we be disciplined? Can you be where we're supposed to be, execute the way that we're asking them to execute, and then just continue to get back to trusting each other. I think that we have what it takes to play good basketball and to get the win, but we have to focus on the little things that get us there, that got us that 3-win streak, and continue to play good basketball. They have some local players coming back home, playing in front of family with Penweta and Martin, so we have to make sure that it's not a happy homecoming.
Nice, yeah. We'd love to see that. No offense to them, but, you know, Viking Pavilion is supposed to be for the Vikings.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
But there we go. It's a 2 p.m. tip-off on Saturday. Come on out. We'd love to see you. Celebrate the new year. Celebrate the conference season. For tickets and all other information, visit GoVikes.com.
Go Vikes.